welcome back. So the big news, I guess, is we're in the, what is this, the fourth snapshot, I think. Well, week 9 anyway. One didn't count because it just killed villagers off, so it doesn't really matter. Which I don't know a lot about. I mean, I've kind of seen that it's a thing. It actually came out, I was recording something on a different map yesterday, and, yesterday. It's 2 in the morning now, so that was yesterday. For the first time in anything after 114 on that map. And, this came out pretty much as I was uploading it, so that was neat. I'll get back to that one later. Been working on the house. Been working on a few things. Doesn't really matter at the moment, but the, all of the creeper stuff, I guess I can just point it out. I got rid of some stuff which I think might help a bit because we've had some lag issues. Let me get over here. Well, it's still lagging a bit. But there was, okay. Still just loading the map. Big downside to upgrading, or, updating to the new. So there's your boat that we kept getting stuck in, but, this is just, what remains of the first creeper thing that didn't work because it was too close to everything. And then over there was a, big tower dropper thing, which I got rid of first, in fact. So it's, was that a... It's weird, I thought it was a trader. All of the stuff is in there. No gunpowder, for one thing. That's okay. Let's see. Yeah, we've been working on the house. Well, I'll just walk back. It's basically just as fast at this point. Well, once I get over to the portal. What have we done since the last time? It was, I think, last time we had built basically a big box. That just sort of existed.
I know you finished the map.
Oh, yeah, I did. You think I'd remember that? It took us like 5 hours. Let me in. Okay. Oh, man. It's like way too big a percentage of this is just teleporting. So I guess I'll mention this because I'm right here. We have pigmen are technically extinct. We now have zombified piglins, which I think I'm probably just going to keep calling pigmen because, I mean, why wouldn't I? I don't know what they're... Let me get my real armor. Well, let me fix my wings. So he dies immediately. I like that. Did he drop anything? I assume they still give us gold. They also don't seem to care about each other very much. That's weird. I would expect them to all come rushing at me.
Well, you're one-hitting them.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I hadn't really thought about it.
I noticed that the thing up, above the bedrock, they don't really,
Yeah, now they care. Okay. Yeah, that was it. They just don't...
Yeah.
He didn't live long enough to throw whatever weird zombie pheromones at the others, I guess. Okay, so that... I assume they also still go after turtle eggs. I can go up and check. I guess I'm in here. It's going to be the simplest. Okay, what? And you're coming at me for just because. Come here, die. Come here, die. Okay, more die. It's lagging on me. It's not great. Okay, that's the end of that, I think. Let me, go have a quick look at the let me out of this thing. What the hell? Are you kidding? It seems like I've been down here before. How did I... Maybe there's been a guest since then. I don't know. Oh, this is just... Oh, that'll work. Yeah, what other updates are there? There's, that thing where we were just putting, the new mushrooms on whatever kind of substrate. and wondering why that made sense. Apparently it didn't because I've changed it. I just came in here for like no reason. It's alright, whatever. We'll talk about the house first, I guess. If I can go. Yeah, finish the map. Eventually. So that's kind of cool. It also was really sad. Well, first of all, at least half this map is stuff that, apart from mapping it, we've never looked at. Functionally, we spawned here, which I'm not sure exactly when I last updated that precisely. I think that's probably right. Can't have that there, hang on. I don't think there's any changes to it since I last... Yeah, that's how it looks from above, that's what we have. Spawned here, went initially over here, built a whole big thing that we aren't using because it's just this far away. At some point found this one and more or less cloned what we had, but here, which works. The end portal we found there. And then there's a mushroom island we've never really done much about. But I think we flew over and landed on it or something once. Witch dropper, witch factory, I'm saying witch a lot. We could actually talk about that a bit. There's probably stuff we could do to make it better. I've been thinking sort of lightly about it. I'll get to it. Ice tray is there, if we need ice. Although we'd have to wait around because when I mapped it, a minute later I got all the ice out, so I don't think it's frozen again yet. Plains Village we've been kind of ignoring. I think we had ideas about doing a lot of stuff, but when I updated this to get rid of their little houses that were a mistake. That strip mall idea was just causing way too much lag. We had to hire an incompetent assassin to take them out. Yeah, but the rest of this map, I mean, there's actually some neat stuff here and there's...
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. It's kind of disappointing how much water there is, although water has some stuff in it. What?
Oh, over here on, like, D3, D4, there's a dark spot with a light spot in the middle.
That?
Yeah.
Ravine.
Oh.
There's one right here, too, which you've seen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there's probably neat stuff in there. Anyway, yeah, a lot of this map is just sort of exists. And then, the larger issue, I guess, is a hell of a lot of stuff we've done isn't on this map. In fact, the cutoff right here in the corner, you can just kind of see that's the fence next to my appropriated house. Because it's been blown up. That's, I think, the sheep thing. The chicken thing is right there, I think. Let me find out.
Oops.
I put it down wrong. It's weird. Why is it doing that? Can I... Oh, I can. It might be something in the new version. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's the chickinator. That's the sheep thing. The bee thing is off the map, so... There's a lot of stuff off the map, in fact. But that's okay. I mean, if we care, we could... Like, the whole, raid tower thing, not nearly on the map. It's all, I think it was off to the north quite a lot. So we got this built. Kind of had to figure it out as we were doing it. The box remains, I mean, technically the whole shape. But lights in the ceiling, which didn't light up the floor, dropped the floor to slabs, which makes it spawn-proofed, although it's hard to set stuff down on it. That's why everything we really have is on this one stair line thing that has lights in it to prevent spawning. Lights in the ceiling were just making weird shadows along the ceiling, so we just, put in a suspended ceiling kind of thing. Stuff still can spawn on top, although the lights are on the top too, so it kind of, in places, calms that down. Put the beds here because it was a place to put them. They could also just float on the slabs, but that looks kind of stupid. At some point we'll come up with something that works for putting beds down in a way that makes it look like they live in the house. here we get into not finished. It's a big, just kind of a thing. I think what I'm thinking is somewhere around here we're going to have a staircase and probably a fairly, you know, shallow, not actual stairs, although those would be the most spawn-proofed. A kind of shallow, windy something or other that gets us up to a level. Possibly actually on top of that would be a floor. Put carpet up there or something. And then have another floor somewhere, and ultimately then leave this big window as it is with the floors kind of back a bit with rails so they're not mashed up against the glass. I'm making it up as I go. It's how you do one of these houses. There's kind of a courtyard here. Well, that just ends, right? Yeah, I've got other stuff back here, but it's not really part of the house yet. Built this kind of courtyard. As far as I know, monsters can't jump over them. Maybe I'm wrong. I've just never seen it happen. They can't jump like this. There's no lights in here, though, so we'd probably want to come up with some kind of lighting system that doesn't look like lights. We might use end rods or something. This, for the moment, is really just another big box. It doesn't even have a doorway in that I remember doing. But it can be part of the house. The house can be pretty much as big as we want, however sprawling. We've got the lawn in general. It goes however far. We could extend the grass, well, you know, yeah, grass, dirt, out, gravel. If we want to kind of give ourselves, because I mean, technically, to my thinking, this is the front of the house. There's the small door is the way in fact. This is your home. That, you know, leads to the map room, which is a kind of an off-site annex deal. That double door system technically just goes to the courtyard, so it's not really a way out. I mean, it is. If you were in Resident Evil, you couldn't jump over this because, you know, a rabbit fence is too high to step over, but in this I can do it. So it's an option. Yeah, we need to light this up, put in some kind of plants or something to obscure the lights a bit, maybe. Because lighting is never something that looks very good. You know, these ceiling lights look all right. The ones in the stairs kind of look like runner lights, which, you know, everything's all... The scale is always goofy. I mean, nothing is small enough to really... End rods and things are pretty small. They can work. And we have new lights now. We have blue fire lights, whatever. So let's lock everything down and go into the... nether, I guess. I mean, we could have a look at some of that. Which, of course, is kind of the long way. With the windows, I kind of just decided as, you know, again, I'm making it up as I go along. Decided what the window, and we have raids occasionally, or, you know, whatever they're actually called. They're not raiders when they're just looking around. They're, I don't know, victims, we kill them. I sort of decided we have this road here. So, like, well, these windows are all floor-to-ceiling-ish, and, you know, look, I have a house. Here, we don't want people driving by or walking by. It's like, hello, what's going on in there? I can't see you. You have cats, so you're one of those people. Okay, so let's move on. It just made sense to me to say, I mean, it's all... Modern houses are weird, and so it's almost like a parody of a modern house. I mean, anything in Minecraft is something of a parody. Travesty. Yeah, let's go see what's up in here, if there's any news. I'm sure there is. I know there is. I know there's a couple of things. How do we... Hi, dog.
Oh, yeah, he followed me in.
Where is Dobby? Is he down here, or do I have to go up first?
Here.
He's up there. And then my next question is, where is Dobby? Because I don't know if he still exists. I've had no... I mean, right now everyone knows as much as I do, maybe more, because I loaded this and it was still loading when I hit record, so...
Yeah.
Right, yeah. He's over here. Well, if we care about that, we could probably path to it somehow, you know, smart. We'll see. I mean, I'm not thrilled with the new pigmen. Because with the ear thing, it's not that obvious at a glance that they're not the other kind.
Except for the exposed skull.
Well, yeah, but that takes me a second to see. Because, you know, colorblind. Damn it, don't fall.
Also, they generally don't hold crossbows.
again, that's looking for details when you just want to see real. There's something really weird about the zombies leave you alone, but the living ones attack. That seems backward. Oh, well, alright. Bright side, no one's going to follow us anymore. Yeah, so I guess now well, two things. One, oh, hell, are we under attack already?
Dobby just got angry at me because I'm not wearing anything shiny.
Well,
oh,
that's nice.
Okay, so
he's mad at us.
Yeah.
And you're not technically dead yet, so my smite sword doesn't do as much good as I'd like. Okay, and I don't care what you people want, so... What color is that one? Is that the...
That's the green.
So like this, so far as... Well, I can just grab both.
Yeah.
No longer, you know, that's... Why not? We'll just say it's a thing that happened to us. Gimme... I don't even care. This, so far as I know, can't even be planted now, even though the last time it could be. Oh, never mind.
It can be planted, but I don't have any bone meal on me.
Was there any in here? It's not the easiest thing to find in the nether.
No.
I mean, we're next to a fortress, so there might be spookies. Might even be skeletons. Well, I'm not sure how terribly critical. My understanding is that if we bone meal this, it'll just never care. But if you bone meal the other kind, you'll get the tree thing, which would be worth noting. I'll leave that there, I don't care. They might even keep something away from us, I don't know what. I think the things that Dobbies, that's a zombie one though, see, that's what I'm saying, it's not easy to tell. Largely, they have new, I don't know, I can just try a random, I don't know, I'm not expecting a lot, but give them one. I know they fixed the whatever bug people were relying on, that you could almost give them gold and they'd give you their stuff and you get the gold back. What, did that get us anything? I didn't see him throw anything. Oh, perfect. So that's one of two new things. Well, that's the one new thing I know that he can give us. There's also another block where you can shoot arrows at things.
I thought the target block was a crafting...
It is. That's what it's a block, though. It's a result.
I didn't know they gave us obsidian.
Did they give us this? Or did I put that in there last time?
I think they give us that. And the, last thing.
Alright, so I grabbed this obsidian. That sword can go in there, I guess. Well, actually, the sword, I'll take it with me, so I'm going to go look at something. Helmet can stay, because I guess it marginally prevents attacks. Let me get to somewhere I can go.
I'm going to grab some bone meal.
Oh, alright, if you want. Yeah, I also know... What do I have on me? Damn near nothing, and no good way to do it. Let me get... I don't know. Apparently, some of the blocks we've been wondering about, because you have to just punch them over and over, now do have special tools. Well, not special tools, we've had them for years. But tools that they break quickly under, like the compiled netherwort stuff. You can now, if you have a hoe, especially like a diamond or netherite hoe. So they're... Oh, that's something else. Those guys that I was, Dobby.
Mm-hmm.
If I give him 10,000 gold ingots, or however many it takes, there's a 1 in a vigintillion chance that he'll give us a netherite hoe. Apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, but I guess if you're wandering around smacking big mushroom trees all day, it might be worth having. Like holding the sword, it doesn't really benefit me. I just saw that I had a sword and then realized I was... What the hell is this?
Annoying.
Oh, that's... Okay. Really? Was that always out? Did we... I don't remember that being open. That's weird. Maybe something... I don't know. So yeah, my 2 questions... I'll close this. Oh, you're down there.
No, I'm not.
You're outside?
I'm outside.
Okay.
I'm just sort of looking through my stuff here to see if I still have a hoe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, especially if you have like a diamond one that'll last for a bit, that would probably be beneficial.
I'm pretty sure I have one.
I can make one. We have diamonds, right?
Yeah, I can't go anywhere near a village right now.
Oh, yeah. That's weird because I shouldn't be able to. I killed a raid party after you did, and I don't have it anymore.
Mm. How many diamonds to make?
2.
Oh. It seems... I mean, I realize we
It's a lot, basically, for what it... I mean, it lasts for a while. It's like 1,561 uses without unbreaking on it. And then you get like an... Wait, at least you did. Do we still have that? I wonder if now that there's netherite, if there's still an achievement for... Oh. Hit bullseye, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got hay blocks over here, so...
Right. That's what I need 5 more of those. I did get... that one. Last time we, subspace bubbled. At the time, I had 26 monsters. I figured the one I needed to kill was the Wither, but it wasn't. On the way back, I flew through an Arctic thing, and there was a stray, so I killed it and got that.
Yeah, I got a couple of those too, but I'm not done yet for some reason. I don't know what's missing.
Sadly, there's no way to find that out that I know of. I guess you could probably look in the data, but it's still a diamond hoe. Use it up, so how to do that. I don't know about other... I hate enchanting tables. What's that about? Yeah, I guess we haven't done that here. I haven't done that. Doesn't really matter. I'm not... This isn't really about getting achievements, although I guess we could. So you guys are stored up here. Killing you gives me gold stuff, apparently. Probably neat, yeah.
Well, I'm full of gold stuff from killing them.
I'm just making sure they haven't fundamentally changed anything about these. And that they're piling in here suggests that they're still going after the eggs up there. The egg. There's one. Throw these in there because I can. I'm going to go have a look at that because I think I can see it from a distance without wrecking it. How many... Technically, I should clear that out first, but... Oh, I hate scaffolds still. Which update gives us better scaffolds? These are just awkward. They... Uh-oh. That hadn't occurred to me at all.
Oh, yeah, they spawn up there.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
I sort of did, but it had never occurred to me that it was a thing. Okay, there's a lot of them, too. Well, you know what, if you know where I'll be. That egg is still there, though. Oh, what the hell? They're following me. Oh, wow, they jump over it. What the hell is that about? Oh, no. No, 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 no. I will shoot you with my... I don't actually want to hit the pigman right now. Get off my thing. Ah! You too. Bye. They're clustered. Is the egg still there? Why are they clustered? Have they changed how big they are? I don't see the egg. Yeah, I do. But they're just... I think they're just they're just mushed a bit. I mean, can you even go in this direction? No, they have to go in from the side. No, they don't. I don't know what the hell the problem is. Well, so that mostly that still works, which is good news. I don't really have a reason for this even to... What the hell? I had some. There's like no good reason for that even to go up that high. So never mind. Ugh. Give me... Put it there. Yeah, so we have... I need food. We still have a working gold dropper deal. Which, yeah, I think half the problem is this is all full, so they're not making new ones yet. That's an axe.
I'm on my way up.
Oh, no. Alright. It'd be almost worth it to come up with something gold that was unbreaking with mending that, you could carry around just to prevent the attacks. I don't know if it's a lot worth it. Okay, what else do we want? Oh, target block. Where are we on time? 24. I'm gonna come... Oh, I got stuff I do. I don't know if I... I know what I'll do. You can go. I'll get a shirt sometime because I already have 2. And if I make one this gold, it's just that reminds me what to switch to if I want to be camouflaged. So you're on your way up here?
I was. Now I'm heading back down because you said you were going out.
Oh, yeah, no, do you have a hoe?
Yep.
Head, I'll do it from here because that gives me a running start of sorts. Head to the west, I think, is where the Hoglin thing is. Which way is west? That way. That makes sense. Actually, that wouldn't hurt me to have. And it's 1.5 kilometers.
Yeah. I'll be there in a minute.
I did get the zipper storage thing
Yeah.
done. Which actually didn't even take that long. I don't know why. I could have recorded it. It's hard to explain. It's really difficult and yet not. Because you have to jump and shift and click and switch between box and hopper. But at some point you develop a rhythm and it's just like done, 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 done. It's really neat.
Explains why I'm so bad at it.
Hmm. It's not that difficult. I don't know. At some point I probably should... You fell down?
I wasn't wearing
Your wings?
my wings.
It helps to have the wings so you fly further that way.
I'm not smart.
Oh, good. Oh, it's here somewhere. There it is. So, yeah, and I guess this stuff's climbable now. I don't know if this is a good example of climbable. I don't see any that are high enough to bother climbing. Maybe that one?
I wonder if I can get
Yeah, I
there.
can climb this. Did we ever figure out if you can, like, chop this down and do anything with it? I mean, is it a thing you can stick to the side of something and use? I don't know. Not. Does it grow? Well, I can probably put one under it. Oh! That was weird. I don't know what that does yet. Yeah, this is... I did it from this side, but there's a... That still gets me up there. You basically put down a box and that next to it. Well, the way I did it was I put down a box all the way up the middle, and then on each side. And that's why it wasn't this side. You know, jump on the middle one and wander out. Get the... Ultimately stand here. I can't, there's no way to do it. Sort of do it this way. No, I can't. Stand on the... There, jump up, have hopper ready, shift click it into that, land on it because it's there now, shift to a box, jump up, shift click it into the side of the box, switch again up, and it's just over and over. And the result of that is that anything that's up there... Actually, how full is this now? It might be hard to find this.
Great.
It's all just ham and leather. How far up does that go? Oh man, I bet. Wait, that was only one, that was 63 leathers, which means we're almost done. 64 things. Oh, please don't lag. 64. So it gets to that point. Yeah, it, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out it's filtering its weight. It's not like I brought it down and stacked it in there. But, this would be faster to fly. Although with the lag, that might not be true.
Ran out of rockets.
Oh, wonderful. I've got oodles. I just can't get to them right now.
I had some in a box that was in the box, and so I had to... Oh, wow, that is a really smooth transition.
Yeah. So, yeah, this now empties out into that whole thing, if there were anything in there. Just to... I'll throw that in, because that's new. It's never going to be in here. If I were up here, perhaps. Another 20-odd, 30. Something just fell past me, so... Apparently, these things actually spawn twice as fast now as they did yesterday. So this is actually just going to be better than it was. I think they're still damaged by fire. What the hell? Oh, because I'm off this side. Let me get out of the way so they can spawn with whatever modesty they require. There's 2, and so on, and they go, and they fall, and they cook. At least they set on fire, and they bob for a while. But he's sinking through, and now he's going to be on fire when he hits the ground and dies. And there's like at least 3 more. Yeah, so that part works. Don't need to descend all slowly. Well, somewhat slowly, or I'll hit the ground and die. Can't really lock down a bed in here and come back. It would just explode. But anyway, relative to what's going on, there should be... There. So that happened. If you're... Are you almost here?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Hi.
If you want, you can... You have a hoe?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and... Because right now, any tool that isn't a hoe takes that long.
Wow.
Did it just go right through it? I don't have time to get back to you before it's going, apparently.
Where are you?
Right, about next to you.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Watch.
Okay, and this... The stem part was... No, the stem part was always the hatchet was good, but what...
But the doors were really...
Yeah,
really...
that was it. Okay. So, I don't want to get too involved in it right now, but we could get all these out, because we got both kinds of dobbies are spawning on these, and that's not the best news for us.
We have dobbies and we have creatures.
Yeah. This is like a K, right?
Yeah.
That's what
Kreac.
I know stuff.
ER.
I really don't. So, let's figure out which way is home. And go home.
This is pleasant now.
Yeah, see, I was hoping that would be a thing. And yeah, you could hack down your, teal front door in your little village house instantly with a decent hatchet now, I guess. Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the transitions.
Yeah.
Not just suddenly, like, they added biome blending.
Uh,
Which I have turned off, so I don't know why it happens to me anyway.
Yeah, it's nicer now. It's gradual instead of just someone switch on
Turn on a light.
a flashlight with a recoil.
Alright, we are officially out of time. But there is one thing I want to look at real quick, so we're going to go to about 40 minutes. Just because it's going to take however long to get out of here, and then back in, and then out where I want to be, and then go grab something and hope I have it, and find out, because I'm curious. Villager. Oh, nuts. I don't really want to waste time finding out right now whether our nether village is still good. It is or it isn't, and it's not going to be too fascinating either way to find that out. It's good to know, but it's not important. It's not important enough to do. Let me go to our little island real quick. It's probably nighttime. It's going to be fun.
Village is okay.
Oh, you found it?
I was off course.
Okay, well, cool. Let me in, or out, or something. Let go of me.
Okay. Now to find the...
That's the wrong... Okay, what the hell? Let's do this.
Alright, there's the pathway back.
Oh, yeah. In case anyone's curious. I wanted a bunch of golden carrots, although I'm not sure they're still the best food, for the effort. For one thing, we have ham. But from what I've heard, things like golden carrots aren't going to do a lot for preemptive saturation anymore. Which means they might just be a relatively fast-working food that doesn't keep you full for as long as you might like. Is it 4 of these that we think we use?
I think it's 1 and 4 redstone dust.
I'll know more in a minute. Let me see if I have redstone handy. I should have a bunch.
Yeah, I think there are a couple.
Almost nighttime, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, let me start with 1, and if I'm wrong, we'll do it the other way. That's not it. Target block. Which apparently, what do I have for, I don't just have one. I don't know if I have something in here. I don't see what I'm looking for. I don't have something in here. Make one real quick. I'd just take a nap real quick if we had to. Give me, that was like fences in there, right? Yeah. Give me one of those. Let go of me. And, one of those, and I've got that. Let me go grab a nap. And, I just need some cobblestone real quick. If I can get to it real quick, and I'm not positive I can. I never remember, so let's do this. Do that. Do that. And, yeah, you can go. So apparently these not only track where you shoot them, doesn't matter where I put it, it's just for now. You know, I'll just put it here. This will be fun. You can, if you shoot it in the middle or not, I got a thing.
Ooh.
But it throws out a redstone signal, so I can, well, the obvious answer is you can make a game. You know, so, hey, who shoots, I don't like crossbows very much. Who shoots most accurately? If you get it dead middle, you get a way stronger pulse if you shoot it up here. I don't know why I'm using a crossbow. For this, it's the same either way, but it generally go in there apparently. Oh, it generally, yeah, you can make a game of it, and you know, from whatever distance shoot it. If you get it right, if you hit it, it goes up 1-3 pulses. Whatever. If you get it dead center, it'll be 15. Whatever it's going to be.
And you get an achievement,
mm-hmm.
like I just did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't. I got the crossbow. That's weird. Why'd that happen? Really? How did I not get an... Just hit the middle of it, right?
Yep. And now you can't see the middle because it's on fire.
Yeah, that's weird. I kind of wonder if using a crossbow and getting an achievement somehow got in its way.
The detection is a little weird. Aim high.
Well, I can shoot it in one of 6 places, technically, so... I don't know why it's being... Huh. Okay, listen carefully. I'm going to win. That's the damn middle. Yeah, that was it, actually. Okay, whatever. Fine, I see what you're like. Oh, I got extra arrows from somewhere. What, is that infinity? No. How did I not need arrows after all? Oh, because I got them back. You shoot it and get it back, obvious, yeah. Well, anyway.
Actually, it's probably not the detection. It's just the weird arc that the bow and arrow fly.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This is strange. I wonder how... Oh, that's pretty weak. I was wondering if it might stand up to like a wither or something. It probably won't. I don't know. Find out later, I guess. So, I don't know. That's what we know largely about. And the village was still okay in there?
Yeah.
All right.
Still populated. Still.
We'll see if they still do trading and whatever, but that's another time because I'll find out after we get out of here and not recording. I'll have a look. But, yeah, that's what we've got. So, yeah. There's a lot of potential there. A couple of things got taken away, like whatever potential there was for cheating Dobbies out of gold without actually giving it to her out of their stuff. Oh! You know what? Give me this room. I totally forgot I was going to do that. So one last thing. Actually, I'm curious now what it looks like. Okay, go here. Let's put that right there. And What counts as a... Give me an egg. Do we have an egg? I think we could use an egg. There's probably one in here. I have a couple of questions. One, does it work? Two, does it push that weeping stuff? Both. And I got a chicken, so success. But this has got to be pretty tough stuff, right? So as of now, we have movable obsidian, which is kind of unprecedented.
That can't be used to make a portal.
Yeah, if I had a dozen of them, whatever, 10, 14, it wouldn't do any good. But whatever. It's something to know about, contemplate, muse over, think about. Alright, so in that case we will get out. Is it 40 minutes? Yeah, it is. I was right. We'll play around with this a little in the next few hours on our end. Find out what else we can find out. You know, and that sort of thing. Also, probably keep working on the house. What color is this exactly?
It's black and purple. That's
potentially cool. And then, no, that's not what I want. The two new tree barks are like red and black and cyan and black, right, or something like that. Cyan and something.
They're the one that I like is sort of it has sort of a blue tint.
Okay.
In general.
Well, I don't know. I don't usually like really visibly colored blocks.
But that one is kind of neat, yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Out of time, gotta go. So, we'll find stuff out for next time, work on stuff that doesn't need to be recorded, because that's a lot of work, and it drags. It takes hours to get anything done worth turning around and looking at, so. We'll see you next time with some kind of progress and more information, maybe, so. See you then. Bye.